2024 is really a particular year for those who seem to have it all. Dirk Devontae Banks, better known as Lil Durk, another big name in the music industry, was arrested on October 24, 2024 in Broward County, Florida, over a murder-for-hire plot. The Associated Press confirmed that he was trying to flee the country after several members of his crew, Only the Family or OTF, were arrested just hours before for trying to kill the Atlanta rapper Quando Rondo in 2022. They were trying to avenge the slaying of King Von, a Chicago rapper who had an altercation with Rondo's crew in ATL back in November 2020. It resulted in a shootout that killed Quando Rondo's cousin by mistake, Lul Pab. Lil Durk's OTF crew is linked to Chicago's Black Disciples gang, and Quando Rondo was a member of Atlanta's faction of the Rolling 60s Crip gang before dropping the flag a few months after his cousin's demise. Note that in August 2022, DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, Asa Houston, and a fifth unnamed suspect flew from Chicago to San Diego, then drove to LA to meet a top OTF associate, Keon Grant, who also flew there on a private jet. The article states that evidence suggests everything was funded by Lil Durk and that the rapper was staying in a house in San Fernando, a city not far from LA, as everything was going down. Grant arranged hotel rooms for the associates, supplied weapons, including one fully converted into a machine gun, ski masks, and 2 luxury sedans. They then proceeded to track Rondo after OTF members discovered he was staying in an LA hotel. The shooting occurred at a gas station. Though they missed Rondo, they accidentally killed his cousin. After the shooting, the suspects met up at an In-N-Out Burger to discuss payment with Grant, OTF's top associate. They returned to Chicago through San Diego, where Jones and Lindsay were paid by Wilson. These details hint at the fact that Lil Durk has a lot of resources he might lose due to the serious accusations he's facing. Besides his revenue generated from music, concerts, and tours, he owns a record label called OTF. Durk also mentioned in Vlad TV and Full Send podcast interviews that he has investments in real estate and a trucking company, though the valuations of these ventures are not disclosed. Speaking of the trucking company, I came across an interesting post on Reddit from someone who said, "Like all of you, I've noticed how often he mentions that he provides a city with guns, switches, and drugs. And I think Smirkio is the head of a huge criminal organization with ties to the cartel. I believe Durk is flooding Chicago with drugs, money, guns, and switches with help from the cartels at the border." He even added, "I think the feds are building a case and one day all this will come to light." The thing is, this post dates back to 2022. I'll leave it at that since his current indictment doesn't mention that at all, but it's quite a weird post for sure. As I said earlier, Durk invested in real estate, and his portfolio includes his 6,000 square feet mansion in Chateau Elan, Atlanta, Georgia, valued at $600,000. Durk also has an estimated $1.3 million car collection, including a Lambo Aventador priced at $450,000, a Rolls-Royce Cullinan at $330,000, a Lamborghini Urus at $230,000, a Jeep Grand Cherokee with a price tag of $100,000, and a Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat value at $90,000. He also has old-school cars, such as an old-school Cadillac Eldorado valued at $70,000 and a Chevrolet K5 Blazer with a price tag of $70,000. Lil Durk also contributed to charity through his Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, which he founded in 2020. As I'm making this video, 2 villages in Chicago's western suburbs have severed ties with the foundation, despite recently announcing a partnership with the nonprofit. Broadview, one of these villages, went further, publicly stating they've rescinded his honorary key to the municipality.
Last week, Lil Durk was celebrated by 2 West suburban mayors. They even gave the rapper keys to their villages and partnered with his foundation.
Now, after his arrest, one of those mayors is backtracking. Our Charlie DeMar has the story from Bellwood.
The mayor here in Bellwood says he won't take back the key to his village until the legal process plays itself out. Meanwhile, in Broadview, the mayor there wasting no time and has already withdrawn the key to her community. After Lil Durk was arrested in Florida, Broadview's mayor withdrew the honor, saying in part, "As mayor, protecting Broadview's interests and upholding the values of residents is job number one."
So are we glorifying that, or are we saying that that's okay?
He's not even from this, he's from the South Side.
So what about the people that have been active in our communities, that have done some great things in our community?
I do think it's too late. I think we should have not given him the key from the very beginning.
He also won a Grammy Award for Best Melodic Rap Performance for his song All My Life, featuring J. Cole in January 2024. Despite his current legal issues and facing a statutory maximum sentence of life in federal prison, Lil Durk's net worth is currently estimated at $8 million. So, yeah, the federal nightmares have just started. If you want to know more about celebrities' business ventures, lavish lifestyle, or even their indictments, follow our channel.